coalition of civil society organizations has charged the judiciary and law enforcement agency to avoid selective enforcement of the law and live up to their duty to uphold democracy and well-being of the nation. Global Rights held a high-level half-day conversation with stakeholders to generate general idea of what is happening, begin to frame discourse around issues of electoral violence and hate speech in Nigeria. While speaking to newsmen at the event, Redzi Judo, team lead Srarina Initiative for Peace, Justice and Development, in his speech stated that hate speech and disinformation are the source of electoral violence in Nigeria.
The warning signs are clearly being escalated through the manifest desperation of politicians and their supporters who are resorting to hate speech and fake news to control the polity. Nigeria cannot afford any further violence. Added to this dimension is the level of digital penetration which affords immediacy to the amplification of hate speech and disinformation to an extent that was previously unknown, especially in the hands of desperate politicians and their supporters who are using these platforms as tools to propagate and instigate violence against opponents and dissenting views. In its effort to address election-related atrocities, the community of practice will seek collaboration with public and other institutions in different parts of the country, as well as with traditional non-government partners. We are particularly gratified that in the southeast Nigeria, the Secretariat of the Truth, Justice and Peace Commission in Anambra State has agreed to lend its weight to this project. And we are hoping that candidates, political parties, faith, civic and public institutions, and office holders in other parts of the country will follow this example.
He further called on all Nigerians to join hands to eradicate electoral violence in the country.
We call on Nigerians to join us in being vanguards of our civic space, especially social and broadcast media. Document and report observed incidents of hate speech, records of fake news and other forms of incitement to electoral violence to the Secretariat of the Community of Practice against mass atrocities in Nigeria and its partner organizations. We again reiterate that Nigeria is already suffering from multidimensional forms of violence. Added to the endemic sufferings Nigerians are already enduring from the economy and weak institutions, we cannot add an extra layer of gunpowder to the fake news and hate speech to our polity. It will combust.
Gilbert Da Amadi, G24 TV International News.